Alright, hello everyone, it is silverkyle, and I have a bit of a problem. This is a lot of stuff, and it looks so much worse on screen. Oh boy, this is so... I haven't done a pickup like this in such a short amount of time. Like this much stuff in such a short amount of time in a long time. Actually, I don't even know if I've done this much of a... Maybe during a Black Friday and Christmas. Maybe, yeah, I guess that would be possible. But it's been a while. So, this doesn't even really fit there. This is about a month's worth of pickups. It is a little bit longer. I did call this just the July pickups, but it does include a little bit of stuff that I ended up getting at the end of June as well. And I'd like to say that's going to slow down, but I have a lot of things on pre-order, so I think I might do some pickup videos like this at the end of each month if I feel that there's enough things worth talking about. But yeah, I spent a lot of money. I did get a raise at work. I don't really think that the raise covers all of this, although it does take care of quite a bit. It'd be substantial at this. Plus, I had my birthday in July, so we'll go with that. So let's go through everything here. So there's gonna be video games, comic books, game-related stuff, books, manga, anything nerdy I decided to include in here. So we'll talk about the video games first, but before we get into the video games, I'm just going to do this one because it's not really fitting. This is the entire complete series of Fullmetal Alchemist, the complete box set, volumes 1 to 27. I did an entire overview of this when I first got it, and I did an unboxing, but they're all there. Haven't started this yet. I'm really going to have to start reading a lot more. I have a week off coming up in August, and I have a few plans at the very beginning, but then after that, for the remainder of that week off, I'm pretty much just staying home, and I'm going to consume all of this material, or hopefully a lot of it. Okay, let's start talking about the video games now. So yeah, I have done some videos of, or overviews or unboxings of some of the stuff that I did pick up. I think I still will be doing a pick or an unboxing for one of these things. But yeah. First up is Team Sonic Racing, which is the latest Sonic Racing game. It's weird. I have played this. I got it. I think for, I can't remember how much I paid for this, but it was on sale. Maybe $30. I can't remember. And it's one of the cheaper games, which I like. It's different because you're not just playing for yourself. You have two other players or team members that you're also working with, and you have to work together so that your team is first, not just necessarily yourself. So it's a little bit different. It's okay. It's not Mario Kart, but I still do enjoy it, and it's a little it's different from Mario Kart, which I also like because it's not the exact same thing. It's weird. I got this because I wanted Crash Team Racing, and this was the cheaper version of it, but I still don't have Crash. But I did end up getting Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy, for, I don't remember how much this was, $25, maybe something like that, $25, $30, something like that. Really happy to finally have this. I was originally going to get it on PS4, but then when they were bringing it to the Switch, I was like, well, I think that would be an actual really fun game on the Switch, and I've been just in such a big Switch kick for the last few months. It's completely... Ever since I started replaying the Nintendo Switch, and really, honestly, I blame it on Tetris 99. That is what really got me into playing the Switch again, and then since then, I've just really been enjoying the system and getting games for it. I still haven't opened this up and played it yet. Well, no, I have played it. I had played my ex-girlfriend's version of it at one point. Next up is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I did an unboxing of this. I love this game. It's so much fun, but you have to be a comic book fan to really appreciate it and enjoy it. Because it is basically just a regular beat-em-up game. The graphics aren't amazing or anything like that. It's a lot better, though, than the first two that came out on the Xbox 360 and PS3. And X-Men Legends, which was before that on like Xbox Original and PS2. Was it on GameCube too? I don't think it was on... Yeah, I think it was... X-Men Legends was on GameCube. But anyway, those ones are like, not the nicest. Then the Marvel Ultimate games... Marvel Ultimate Alliance... Whatever! Marvel Ultimate Alliance games came out. And I feel that this is by far the best one. It's not just really top down anymore. You can actually go all pretty much to third person, and it does have online multiplayer. I haven't tried that out yet, but I'm going to be playing it very soon with Jason that I've done. Used to do live streams. I haven't done a live stream with Kevin and Jason in like 2 or 3 years now. We definitely got to get on that. Although, I have something that will help with that next time. Is that what it was on? Okay, that's a little bit more interesting. Anyway, next up is Fire Emblem Three Houses. I did an unboxing for this as well. Can't wait to play this one. Haven't tried it yet because I'm trying to beat Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 first. And then I'll dive into this because I think this is a ridiculous amount of hours. But I'm okay with that. I think something with, I've heard 200 hours or something, potentially. Like, I guess with all 3 houses, if you play all of them. I can't wait, but I don't... I'm kind of tempted to play it at the same time. But I gotta beat Marvel Ultimate Alliance. And our Marvel Ultimate Alliance is relatively short. Next up is Divinity Original Sin, the Enhanced Edition. I got this, and I've started it. I actually really like this. It's a multiplayer game. You can play up to 2 players, either couch co-op or online. And then you and your buddy can control up to 2 characters. You start off with 1 each, and then you can control basically another 2 after, or another 1 afterwards. So you have 2 in total. Of four player party with only 2 players playing. Four members in the party, and 2 players actually playing. I really like this. It's a turn-based game, or a strategy RPG in a sense, because you're moving around your characters and stuff. But it's multiplayer. I love this. This is very much Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm so into that game, the tabletop game. So this is right up my alley. I really like it. We definitely need to dive back into this and get going with it because it's another very long game. Why do I keep getting these long games? I don't know. But I got something that's much shorter. But I'm going to wait until it's a little bit colder in my game room to play this because I picked up Hellblade for Xbox One. And I want to play it with my headphones, but the lighting is completely off. Let's bring that back a little bit. There we go. The color seems a little bit more better now. I want to play this with my headset, but it's a little bit too warm in here to be playing it like that. I'm fine like this, but if I put the headset on, it'd be way too hot at the moment. And then this is a very short game, under 10 hours, which I like, so I can get through that fairly quick. Next up, I've been watching Dragon Ball Z so much lately, and then I saw the Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Kakarot, I think it's called, that they showed off at E3, which looks phenomenal. So I decided to get Dragon Ball Xenoverse, the first one, just to kind of get my fix for Dragon Ball Z in terms of playing a game, because they look so much better than what I would get when I was like watching it back when I was a kid. I remember playing like this. One of my friends had downloaded one of the Japanese fighting games on his computer, and I was like, this is amazing, but I always wanted a third-person kind of game where you're going around and you can actually fly, an open world. That's exactly what I've always wanted. Next up is some movies here. So I ended up getting the 4K of Civil War. I got this for $20. It's so hard to get these on sale. It's incredibly hard to get these on sale, especially in Canada, I find. I can't wait until 4K really goes down in price. I love how clear it looks, but man, it's expensive. And I want to rebuy all my Blu-rays and upgrade them to 4K. No. Okay, so I've got all these Blu-rays, right? This entire shelving unit here, that's all Blu-rays. I don't want to necessarily upgrade all of that. MCU I do, and certain movies that I think would deserve and warrant a 4K upgrade, I will. But I'm definitely not going to... There's 400, 500 Blu-rays here, so I'm not going to upgrade all of that, but there's definitely some that I will. And I will still pick up Blu-rays because sometimes they don't have it in 4K. So this is an example, and I don't know if I really would have wanted to pick this up in 4K. This is True Detective Season 2. I absolutely loved Season 1. Season 1 was one of my favorite shows of all time. Like, that was an excellent season. This, I have heard really that it's mediocre and not at all like the first one was. And then I heard that the third one is once again good. They don't really follow because it's separate stories. But I still wanted to pick this up, and it was $11 brand new. Like, it's still sealed. So I'm going to take a look at that, see how it is, and for $11, I don't think I can really go wrong here. All right, next up is, I might do an unboxing of this. This is the C920 Pro HD webcam. Basically, I just wanted to have a webcam that could do 1080p so that I can start doing live streams again. I used to enjoy doing live streams so much, and I really want to get back into that, and I basically have solo live streams where I could interact with the people that are in the chat, but I also want to do ones where I'm talking to Kevin and Jason, the Team Beardage live streams that we used to do years ago, where we basically have a topic and we kind of go on and talk about things and then interact a little bit with the fans that are online. But for the most part, we'd stick to our own conversation, like whatever the topic was at the time. Next up is the Ultimate Gaming Grip, which I picked up for my Nintendo Switch. It currently has it on there. It's so much more comfortable. I love this product. I did an overview of this. It makes it sound like I'm sponsored. I'm not. I have no affiliation with them at all. I just think it is a fantastic product. I think it was. I think I got it for $25 Canadian at the time. I think they were having a little bit of a sale. Or did I get it for $25? I did an overview of this, and I'll try to, if anything that I have a video of, I'll try to link it in the description box below. Okay, that's done with that. I picked up a few books, regular books. I picked up The Suspect. I paid like, I don't know, $10 for this or something like that. I have not started this yet, but it seems very much like my type of book, and I like these new, I don't know, it seems as though every author is going this way. So it's an oversized, but it's not a regular paperback. It's much larger, and the paper quality, it's kind of very different. I like it a lot. It reminds me of newspaper a bit, and like, I don't know, I really enjoy this. Not everybody apparently likes this. I absolutely love it. And I also picked up, because I think it was for $15 online, and I want to get the hardcover for this entire series because I absolutely love it. I'm currently on book 4 from restarting the series, and I just can't get past that for some reason because the books are insanely long, but I really do enjoy it. This is The Gathering Storm, book 12 of the Wheel of Time series. It is a little bit dinged up, but for $15, I'm very happy with this, to have the hardcover for it. And I'll slowly try to get the entire series in hardcover format. Alright, now we're going to go on to some manga and then comic books to finish it off. So I ended up getting Death Note Volume 1, which I finished. I did enjoy it. I have seen half of the anime, so I did kind of know what was going to happen, and it's very true to the anime. Or I guess the anime is very true to the manga, which is cool. Volume 2, which I am about to start, and Volume 3. I got these for, I don't know, maybe $8 a piece. $9 a piece. I also got the New 52 Action Comics Volume 1. I basically want to get into a lot of DC, and I want to start with New 52, then go to Rebirth, and then whatever I guess they're currently on right now. I don't think there's really a title for the era that they're in right now. It was New 52, and then Rebirth, and I have a few Rebirth, not Rebirth. Well, yeah, I do have actually a few Rebirth, but I also have a few of the New 52. And that seems to me like a good place to start up again. And I'll read a few of the old stuff that really interests me. Like, I'll probably read some of the Green Lantern, Jeff Johns stuff. Is that his name? I think it's Jeff something. I think it's Jeff Johns. I can't remember his name. But yeah, I want to read those like 3 omnibus of him that does touch into New 52 for Green Lantern. A lot of Batman I will read, like the older stuff, Nightfall specifically. I have the first volume of that, although I want to get it in omnibus hardcover. I've like got the really crappy paper quality one, but I mean it was that's very cheap compared to the omnibus. Anyway, next up is Tintin. I don't know if anybody knows Tintin. I don't know if it's like a Canadian thing, but I grew up with this. Like I grew up watching the TV show. Technically it is in French mainly. Like it comes from France, but I would always watch it in English. with Tintin and Snowy, and I loved reading these as a kid and also watching the TV show. So I'm slowly getting back into Tintin, and I want the entire set. I can't remember, there's maybe like 20 books or something like that. Speaking of DC and Rebirth, I picked up Justice League Volume 1 of Rebirth. I think I paid $25 for this. These are hard to get on sale. I mean, normally they're $46 here in Canada, but they sometimes charge a little bit more than that. Although eventually then they do go down in price, and they're usually sitting around the $35 mark, which isn't too bad, but I really want to... I ordered from a new place that has them currently for $22, so I picked up another 2 Rebirths from there, and I wanted to buy more, but I'm buying a lot already. Last 2 is 2 Omnibus. I got so many stories for these omnibuses. I don't know what the plural form of omnibus is. Omnibusi. The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1. Now, I had to ship it back. I did an unboxing of this, and in the unboxing, you'll see that there's like a big dent on the spine of it. I returned that. They ended up giving me a brand new one. I'm very happy with that. And then, I've had such a hard time with this book. So I bought it from Amazon because it had this cover. So I hate this cover. I cannot stand this cover. That's the variant, I think the Cho variant, I can't remember. I want the John Romita Sr. variant cover, which is the actual comic book. I like keeping it as the comic books. So if they could have picked any one of these covers, and I would have been happy. But they specifically chose this one. That's that one right there. So I wanted that one. I ordered it from Amazon. It had that cover. Got it. It wasn't the one I wanted. I sent it back. They had no problem with it. They took it back. I saw on Chapters that they had that, so I ordered it from there. I get it here. It's wrong again. I asked Chapters. I was like, okay, looks like you guys have the cover for this, for the one that I want. Is there any way that I could send this back and exchange it for this? And they're like, no, I'm sorry, we don't have that cover. Excuse me. I don't think Canada actually had the cover that I want, because everywhere it doesn't seem to have it. If Amazon and Chapters, Indigo, doesn't have it, I don't know who potentially could. Maybe a comic book store. I don't know. Maybe if I went to a local comic book store, they could get it. I didn't think of that, actually. Anyway, what happened was Chapters was freaking awesome. They said, we're sorry, we do not have that, and the Marvel, I guess, were the ones that gave them the wrong cover. And they said, sorry for what you went through, we don't have the one that you're looking for, so we'll refund your money, and you keep the book as well. And I was like, that's amazing. I'm so buying as much stuff as I possibly can from Chapters now, if I can, because they gave me a free book. However, I'm keeping it sealed, because I'm hoping that I can sell this and get the one I want. I mean, that's really all I want. I don't know if I'm going to do a trade with somebody that has that. I just really want that variant cover from John Romita Sr. This is so freaking ugly. I don't like. Actually, it wouldn't be bad if Spider-Man was a lot bigger. I think then I could maybe be okay with it, but because Spider-Man looks good. But oh man, I just want the ones from the comics. Stop these variant covers. I know that's how they can kind of make money, because then you keep getting people that are trying to get those specific covers, and sometimes they double dip, which I might have to, although then I will probably sell this book. So anyway, that is everything that I bought in the past month and a half. August is not going to be that crazy. September it starts to pick up again, but I'll try to do one at the end of August for the few things. Well, no, there's actually quite a bit coming in August. Yeah, I've got a few things in August, although I don't think I have any video games in the month of August at the moment. So, thank you all for watching. You've been bearded in. Let me know in the comments below what you ended up picking up in the last little while. And I feel extremely guilty for picking up all of this, but at the same time, excited. Very, very excited. Now I just need time to consume all of this. So thank you all for watching. You've been bearded in. Beardage.